everybody. Happy Thursday. I have been out of town with my mom since Sunday night. And if you're an adult who's traveled with your adult parent, you'll understand what that's like. So we are at in Biloxi at Beau Rivage. So my mom gets free trips. They pay the airfare and the hotel, and we come down. We do this every December. Anyhow, I'm excited to get home. I want to talk about a lot of the crime news. They still don't have the shooter at Brown University. Want to talk more about Nick Reiner. Haven't had the chance to go live and talk about Brian Walsh's verdict and kind of want to dig a little deeper in Diana Walsh. And of course, I mean, there's plenty of more Adelson stuff we can always talk about. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to say hi. Hi, yeah, it is a pretty hotel. Um, oh, thanks, Christina. I know I'm trying to not like complain because I realize, right, like our sweet friend, my father's alibi. I mean, I'm sure she'd love to go on a trip with her mom, you know? Um, but yeah, so my mom's almost 77. And yeah, it's been challenging. She's like, they're like always in a rush to get everywhere. But I swear to God, I thought I saw Harvey here last night. It could have been his doppelganger. So I am about 4+ hours west of Tallahassee. But of course, he would be in Miami. But for like about 5 seconds, I thought, oh my God, is that Harvey? Wouldn't that have been something? Oh, thanks, Christina. I really hate to complain. It's just, it's like your parents will always see you as a toddler. They just will. So, um, I mean, she takes pictures of all the slot machines and tells me the ones I need to play because those are the only winning ones. Oh, yeah. Hey, John. Yeah, I've had a good time, but we are about to fly home. So we're headed to the airport in Gulfport, Mississippi here shortly. And I've got a lot to catch up on. I'm almost finished with Extreme Punishment. I had that on Audible. And I had reached out to what's his name that wrote that Epstein, and he declined an interview. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll just keep sharing the book with everybody. But I was laughing on the way down here. The book, he kept talking about a point where I think Charlie was with Katie and Dolce Vita. And he's like, my mom's getting diarrhea. My mom's got diarrhea. My mom's got diarrhea. And it was just hysterical. So I recorded that. I'm going to put it in a video. I hope y'all can hear me. I have my AirPods in, but it's super loud in here. Um, would I approach Harvey? What would you say? I probably would have. I probably just would have been like, hey, Harvey. Oh my God. Like, acted like I knew him, maybe. I don't know. Hey, Rosie. Good to see you. Oh, I'm glad y'all can hear well. Yeah, the AirPods are good. And thanks for the support the other day when I said I know Christmas is hard. December the 16th is actually the anniversary of my daughter's passing. It wasn't the result of a crime. She just was born sick. So it's just always a tough day. I don't love the holidays. I really don't. Hey, Jim, I thanked you so much about those chats. Um, did you want those back? I offered that day in the live, and I'm really sorry. I don't know if that was an accident. So if you want to email me, it's true crime in a minute at gmail.com. So I apologize. I said that looked like a mistake. So let me know what I can do. That was like overly generous. And I had a feeling it was a mistake. So I'm happy to refund or whatever I can do. Oh, thanks, Christina. Yeah, this year was the 19th anniversary. So it's hard to believe. Um, it's just tough at Christmas. Your daughter passes away and you're like holding her, waiting on hospice. to come pick her up, sitting under the Christmas tree. So, um, anyhow, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. But yeah, I'm gonna go live tonight. I've missed talking with everybody, and there's just been so much happening. I cannot believe, and I'm just shocked they still don't have the brown shooter. Um, and I want to hear more about Brian Walsh. I also heard that his mom was escorted. I've heard this now. I read it on Reddit, which I don't really want to claim that as a news source, that every day she was getting in trouble during the trial because she was leaving notes to Brian on the defense table. And they said, you can't do that, right? Like, you're not allowed to communicate with him. And then the day of the verdict, apparently, she was again trying to do that. And so they made her leave. But has anybody seen that on the news? I have not. Oh, hey, writing. Thank you. That's very sweet. Um, Diana, yeah, she looks like trouble. So I did some more research. So she's from Tehran, Iran. So she's Persian, but she apparently has deep, deep money pockets too. And Brian's an only child. He actually attended a boarding school in Rhode Island. I'm sure it's one of those prominent, boarding schools on the East Coast. He also attended Carnegie Mellon for some time, although I do not think he graduated from there. The parents divorced, or I don't know if it was ever totally processed or if they just lived separately because the dad came out as gay and then Brian struggled with that. But then we know the court found Diana unfit to have custody of those boys. But there's really not a lot of information out there why, because I'm sure they're minors. So it protects. So I have so many questions. Um, Anyhow, I'm sitting in front of this slot machine. I don't even know. I'm probably going to get struck from YouTube to be in a casino doing this. Um, but yeah, so the Brian Walsh thing and Diana Walsh, it's kind of fascinating. And then someone has said she was spending the night there on New Year's Eve. But that guy, Jim, I think that was his name, he said he never saw her. But then since Brian had the ankle monitor, he had permission to drive his mom home the next day from her cataract surgery. And then everybody's on and on about how Brian was such a loving father and he was taking care of those boys. They had a nanny. So I don't really know what she was doing. Who needs a nanny if you're not working? Yeah, Brian's a monster. I agree. I agree, Rosie. Happy Hanukkah and Merry Christmas. Oh yeah, we also need to talk about the Australian what happened there on Bonzi Beach. I believe it's Bonzi Beach. It's just awful. I don't know why this stuff always seems to happen at the holidays, but I just got to break for a few minutes before our group gets on the charter bus for 20 minutes to go to the airport. Yeah, it was a sad weekend, a sad week, but hopefully we're going to have some fun here the next few days. So tonight, I'm just going to pop on and do a live. We'll figure it out. We'll have fun. And then Friday night, doing a live with Spill the Crime Tea. She's got some good information. We're going to deep dive more into Tamara Demko. Saturday, I believe it's when I'll do part two with Judy. And then Sunday with Kathy from Gossip Rumor and Innuendo. I've been emailing with Patty and we're going to get a date soon. And same with Professor Joe. And then I've just got to reach out to the others. I don't think Carl and Leslie will do it. I mean, Carl kind of seems like a solo man show, but even if he would just come on like, hey, I just think it would be fun. I would love to have, if y'all don't follow this account, her name is called I Don't Belong Here, but she's a PhD student in like psychology, but she breaks down. She does a lot of the Karen Reed trial, but she's done a lot of, she's done some on Wendy. So she's fascinating, fascinating. Oh, Patty. I was talking about Patty N. Yeah, Patty Playhouse. Is that you're talking about, Rosie? She is back from Italy. She's been back a few weeks, but she said she needed a break. She had to do something to help somebody in her family. Yes, Samantha. Benigno, is that how you pronounce it, Christina? The I Don't Belong Here. I can't recommend her enough. And her voice is so soothing. I've been watching a lot of her stuff. I love it, love it. Yeah, Carl does come in occasionally. I just have to keep my language clean. I try not to be bad 'cause I know he doesn't like that, but I would love to have him come on and say hi. So I just wanted to let y'all know things we'll be talking about tonight. Yeah, Samantha is amazing. Yeah, Minion Maria. I think I saw that you had commented to add her as well. I love her channel. And I like Emily C a lot. She's just kind of like, she's a stay at home mom and just started posting and she kind of took off, but I think she's adorable. Yes, her latest video on Wendy's Seven Tells. I know, I love that. I reached out to Veriscope Crickets. That's okay. I'm sure he gets a lot of emails. Yeah, I have Loophole on deck. I haven't sent him an email yet. I was just waiting till I got home from this trip because I did not bring my laptop and I don't have my True Crime Gmail like on a Gmail app on my phone. So I have to do it on the web browser. I could add it. I know. I just, when I'm at work, I try to be like work focused, but I had so much PTO to use. I carried over like 2 weeks and then I had 4 weeks this year. So it's 6 weeks, but I'm still carrying over PTO. But yeah, Periscope might still respond. I might send him another nudge. You never know. Yeah, he's always rushed, but he's been pumping out the content. So it's been fun. But I just thought I'd say hello to everyone and let y'all know what I've been doing. But I've been trying to still push some videos out. And like I said, I've got those probable cause affidavits. And I know someone commented, this is old news. I understand, but I think sometimes it's good to just go back to the basics on everything. And one thing I want to talk to Prof. Joe about is as I read these probable cause affidavits like Donna's and Charlie's and Katie's, what is Wendy's going to look like? Because like she's not on these wiretaps and all this. So it's going to be curious. Like I'm excited to ask that like from a legal perspective. But see, Samantha just posted a song about the House witnesses that is hilarious. It rivals your Wendy song, which I love. Oh, good. Thanks. Yeah, John and I are still trying to figure out how to share the song. So YouTube Music is not working out. Oh, you're so damn cute. That's really sweet. I don't know. I don't feel so cute in this casino. I can't wait to go home and wash my hair because it smells like cigarette smoke in here. And the water is very soft in Mississippi, so like, you feel like you can't get it rinsed. But yeah, well, we'll be talking about stuff tonight. So I think I scheduled it for 7 Central Time tonight. So that's what, 8 Eastern. So I hope y'all can join. I don't think it'll be very long, but always feel free to email me. I do check it. I try to check it at least once a day. But love your glasses. Oh, thanks. These are my readers, my peepers. Somebody commented last night. I think they created the account just to be mean to me, but it was like, you look ridiculous. And it was like, bless your heart. But then I blocked them. I think it's Wendy. It's got to be Wendy. Oh, my blouse. Thanks. It's another Amazon. My hair is just very dirty at the moment, but yeah, people are nuts. It's like, oh, you're so big and bad in your fake profile without a real photo, like whatever. But I'm like, thank you for commenting. God bless you. All right. Well, y'all do some research on Brian Walsh and let's talk about him later and Diana Walsh because I think there's a whole lot more there. Oh, his sentencing's today, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. It might even be going right now. But we'll be talking and y'all have a good one. I'll see you tonight. Pray for me in my last few hours of my trip with my mom. Another thing, my mom was always like, how much was that? Hey, those glasses, how much are those? That blouse, how much are those bracelets? What's that brand? Where'd you get that purse? How much was it? How much was it? Yeah, win big. I had one big. I Venmoed my mom money today because, you know, I don't want to hear that, well, I bought you the dinner and this. I'm like, no, no. But I'll see y'all later. Bye.